If we did not do the things all of us must now do, if people don't take the stay-at-home seriously, the risk at this point in time, in the middle of winter with this new variant, is extraordinarily high. What is going to happen over time is the risk level is gradually going to decrease. It's not going to be it's really bad and then suddenly it stops. We're going to essentially have the risk walking down a path. Things will be able to be lifted by degrees, possibly at different rates in different parts of the country. We'll have to see. And the government has made very clear that ministers prioritise education, for example, as one of the things that would go early, but that's a ministerial decision very much. But the things will be lifted stage by stage. And we'll then get, over time, to a point where people say this level of risk is one that society is prepared to tolerate and lift, right down to almost no restrictions at all. We might have to bring a few in the next winter, for example. That is possible, because winter will benefit the virus. But the aim of this is to de-risk it as much as possible by the vaccine, to the point where actually we get to the stage where the risk is incredibly low relative to where we are now. I mean, we just say, just as we do with flu, where every year, roughly on an average year, about 7,000 people a year die. In a bad year, up to 20,000 people a year die. We accept there is a level of risk that society will tolerate, and we should tolerate. People die. That's one of the things that happens. And we have to do that at a certain point. But that's a political decision. That's a societal decision. What we can do, though, with the vaccine is take the risk down and down, initially with the mortality, then the big pressure on the NHS, then the risk of people actually having infections which could lead to things like long COVID, because younger people can still have really serious problems with this. And those risks, but little by little, will be reduced by vaccination. But zero risk is not something which is a realistic possibility, and this will not happen in a single bound. It'll happen by degrees.